Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Dereck Reacts, back at it again, and yes, we're going to be taking a look at Major Tom, I'm Coming Home from Peter Schilling. I've never heard of this artist, and I'm looking forward to this. This is a recommendation made by Lotto from Switzerland. Patreon subscriber said I should check it out, and I'm looking forward to it, guys. This one's for you, Lotto. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Alright, guys, without further ado, let's go. Oh. 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 So cool. So cool.
Standing there alone, the ship is waiting, all systems are go. Are you sure? Control is not convinced.
Holy crap.
But the computer has the evidence. No need to abort. The countdown starts.
Sounds familiar.
Watching in a trance, the crew is certain, nothing left to chance. All is working, trying to relax. Up in the capsule, sent me up a drink. Jokes, Major Tom.
So interesting this is. But it sounds familiar. I hope it sounds familiar. I don't know why. I feel like there's going to be a big shift once the chorus comes in, whatever. Notice it's very. He's almost like speaking conversationally. Very. He's almost speaking. It's not. He's not almost like singing. It's very speaking voice. Love it. Love the guitar. Kind of like guitar fiddles there. Synths coming in, especially in the beginning there. Very nice. So 80s though. So 80s, but kind of has that very rock kind of like vibe to it too at the same time. Loving it, guys. Loving this kind of like whole spacey but also sci-fi type of vibe that I'm getting. Like it.
The count goes on.
Ooh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Earth below us, drifting, falling, floating, weightless, calling.
God, this is amazing. Bass. Guitars.
Second stage is cut. We're now in orbit. Stabilizers up. Running perfect. Starting to collect. Requested data. What will it affect?
So the theme continues, as you notice. That's how the song structure is. He's kind of having that very kind of like whispering type of like sound with his voice. I'm loving this, guys. This is amazing, and I love the freaking chorus part. Oh my gosh, so much hype with that. That just threw me out of the freaking thing. It's almost like an echoing, but also very distant. He's creating a lot of distance with sound. Almost like that kind of thing that you get kind of like when you yell through like a megaphone or something. Kind of like that very distant type of sound. I love it, and it kind of like correlates, and it has that same correlates with the whole vibe and theme of the song too, because it's very sci-fi, and it has all those things. I'm gonna get into the meaning a little bit later because I did my research, but all in all, guys, stellar with sound, and I kind of like his voice for this specific purpose for this song too. Not sure if that's a theme of his, but all in all, so great. Rock, kind of like synth poppy vibes for the 80s, guys.
When all is done, thinks Major Tom.
Ooh, bass.
Back at ground control, there is a problem. Go to rockets full. Not responding. Hello, Major Tom. Are you receiving? Turn the thrusters on. We're standing by.
I love that guitar thing.
There's no reply. 4, 3, 2, 1. Earth below us, drifting, falling, floating, weightless, calling.
Ooh, synths, guys, synths. love it. I love those synths. Ooh, 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 in and out, in and out. So guys, so here's the thing. He's using the synths very, very craftedly, very, very creative and craftedly. He's crafting this song to be very, very nice, experimental to an extent, because this is something that, you know, who would think of something like this? But notice what's happening too with the sound as as he creates almost kind of like that illusion that something's being lifted off, just like how you saw in the visual there, as he actually does a countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the rocket ship goes off, and then you hear that sound almost like it's in space already, you know. Very interesting. I love it. I love his whispering but also speaking voice in this. Fantastic.
Far beneath the ship, the world is mourning. They don't realize he's alive. No one understands, but Major Tom sees how the life commands. This is my home.
Here we go, guys.
I'm coming home.
Oh. Love it, love it. He repeats it. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Wow. I love the bass on this song and the guitar, especially the guitar. It has that same kind of like rhythm throughout the whole song. This guitar, same strum chord all the way through. Very simplistic in guitar strings, that is. But the bass was so good too. It was very, very catchy. All those elements, everything was done beautifully. That's why a song like this is so successful, because it sonically becomes very pleasing to the ear. It sonically becomes very pleasing to the, and more specifically when a song is created like that, and you have this idea and you go with it. That's kind of like what happened. The video itself was not bad at all. Why? Because it goes with the song. And there's influence behind that. So I'm pretty sure that the video did not take a lot of, you know, creative, you know, it wasn't something that, you know, they, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know. They went with a theme. They had a theme already. The song already has a centralized theme. So they just went ahead with it, and they did it word for word, you know. I say they, but, you know, I'm talking about Peter Schilling, obviously. Peter Schilling. I don't know why I said they. I guess you know, the producers and engineers and all that stuff. That's what I mean. But all in all, fantastic job by this by Peter Schilling doing his thing here. And Laudo from Switzerland recommending me this, Patreon subscriber all the way. Thank you, guys. Thank you. A great job with this recommendation. This sounded familiar. I was wondering if I was gonna get to know it. But it never latched on, and it's completely new to me. But I love the synths on this, specifically that kind of like middle part, and I'm loving that countdown too that he does, that 4, 3, 2, 1. It just kind of it creates momentum, it creates interest, you know. So I like that. So this came from his album Error in the System in 1983. Very 80s, guys, very 80s. German synth pop musician, whose songs often feature sci-fi fiction themes like aliens, astronauts, and catastrophes. Guys, I'm all in. I'm all about that stuff. I love sci-fi. I love aliens. I love all those things. Astronauts, sci-fi, all those things, outer space. I love it. I don't know about catastrophes. I don't know about that. But I understand. I understand sometimes artists they get influenced by stuff like this. So here's the interesting thing. How did this come about, the creative process about this song and all these things. Well, a character unofficially related to Major Tom, the protagonist of David Bowie's 1969 song Space Oddity. The song is about the character breaking off contact with the ground control and traveling off into space, as you saw there. So spacey, astronaut, you see all those things. So that's what the centralized theme is about. Major Tom is first seen in Space Oddity. As you saw, he's launched into space and goes 100,000 miles above Earth's surface. However, an accident happens and loses contact with the ground control, leaving Major Tom's final fate ambiguous. And then basically leaving it up to the viewer and the listener to dictate whether or not what happens to him. Does he survive? Does he dies? You know, stuff like that. So I love it, guys. 1983, 80s all the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. So how did this do in the charts? Well, it originally was recorded by Major Tom and released in West Germany in 1983, January 3rd. It reached #1 in West Germany, also Australia and Switzerland. The English version was first released in the US on September 24th, 1983, and it reached #1 in Canada, #4 in South Africa, and it peaked #14 on the US Billboard Hot 100 singles chart on the week of December 24th. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The English language version of the song also reached #2 on dance chart in the US. I can see that. I can see how it kind of had a little dance influence there. Very interesting. But in 1994, Schilling made a released remix version along with the bombastic titled Major Tom 94. Another remix was released in 2000, Major Tom 2000, and another in 2003 called Major Tom 2003. And in 2016, Jay Del Ama released a Spanish language remake. Oh, look at that. Vuela, Major Tom, with Schilling on vocals. Very interesting. I would love to check that out. Very, very interesting. I would love to check out the dance ones too. I can see how that could be, crafted. Very, very interesting. I love it. Dereck Reacts approved. Coming at you all the way. Oh my god. All the things I love. All the elements. 80s. Synthy. Catchy. Notice his vocals towards the end. They went up. They went up. So what happened was to create that climatic moment. And most 80s, I noticed that a lot of the 80s songs do this. He went high. He went high towards the end to simulate that thought of kind of like, oh my god, the end, or whatever, because you saw the piece of fire, the the object on fire, so you don't know what happened. So leaving it ambiguous up to the viewer and listener. Very interesting, guys. Love it all the way. Until more for next time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment and like and smash that subscribe button. Stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.